sure if we're all through yet. Are we all through yet? Oh yes, okay. It's all happening. Okay, hello, welcome. How are you? You good? Are you well? I hope you're well. It's alright if you're not, but I hope you are. Okay, time to meditate. I meditate throughout the day, and this is just the one I do on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. If you're familiar with meditation, that's brilliant. But if you could just hang on for a minute while I explain what I do, just for the benefit of people who are new to meditation. So as I say, it's not a class. For me, it starts with why I would meditate. What would be, like, what's my reasoning? If I don't, like, without the why, I wouldn't have kept it up all these years. And I'm trying to connect with the part of me that I connect to every night. I just do it when I'm asleep, when I'm unconscious. It's not the dreaming bit, it's the bit after dreaming. So I go to sleep, then I'm dreaming, and then I drop out the bottom of dreaming into deep, dreamless sleep. And when I'm there, I've got no thoughts, I've got no memory of being there, I've got no body, I've got no nothing. I cease to exist in the way that I normally register that I exist. So that sounds terrible in one way. I mean, it sounds like death. And yet, I have to sleep. Like, I just can't go long without sleep. So, and when I wake up in the morning, I feel refreshed. So, some part of me knows that it is, it's good. It's a good place that I go to. So that's what I want to do when I'm meditating. I want to connect with that place. So as I say, there's no thoughts in that place. So I have to figure out some way of getting beyond my mind or through my mind or, figuring something out. So I make a little arrangement with my mind. I say, hey, look, I'm going to do some meditation. Could you not think for the next 15 minutes? And my mind is, at this stage, quite enthusiastic about the idea. Wasn't always the case, but now it's like, yeah, okay, meditation, fine. I've read about meditation. I've got lots of concepts about meditation. I've got lots of ideas about meditation. So, yeah, sure, let's do that. So that's good. So then to stop thinking, it's relatively easy because thoughts are just made up of pictures and sound. So if I turn off the pictures and I turn off the sound, that's it, I'm not thinking. So as soon as I do that, I'm into the practice of meditation. So earlier on I was talking about why I'm meditating. That's my intention. The intention of meditation is what gets most publicity, let's say. It's the peaceful, Zen-like, calm, stillness, mindfulness, all that stuff. That's my intention, to go to this mysterious, possibly eternal place. The practice of meditation is slightly different, and it goes something like, I'll turn off the pictures, I'll turn off the sound, so I'll stop thinking. Then a little bit of time passes, and then I discover that I'm thinking again. So I stop thinking again, I turn off the pictures and I turn off the sound. As soon as I discover I'm thinking, I stop. And then a little bit of time passes, and then I just discover that I'm thinking again. So I turn off the pictures and I turn off the sound. And that's the practice of meditation, just repeatedly bringing myself back to not thinking. So I've had people say things to me like, to do with meditation. Oh no, I tried meditation. It's not my thing. I've got a very busy mind. I think too much. And that's a bit sad. I think that's sad because it's just not understanding the difference and how the two go together, the practice and the intention. Because everybody thinks a lot. I don't think anyone has more of a busier mind than anybody else. So if you understand about the practice of meditation, then you won't start to give yourself a hard time about how much you're thinking. Like, I've been meditating for years, and in this next 15 minutes, I'll probably have to, I'll probably discover that I'm thinking like hundreds of times. But I don't even count. I mean, I've never counted because it's not the point. The point is to keep coming back. That's where the power is, in continually coming back to not thinking. Okay, so while all that is going on, I'm also letting go of tension in my body. And I'm using my out breath to do that, because it's a good way to remember to breathe, which it's easy to stop breathing during meditation. And it's also kind of just a natural way to let tension go. And then as I'm scanning my body up and down for tension, did I mention I do that? I scan my body from my head down to my feet and back up again. And anywhere I find tension, I'm letting it go. So I'm paying particular attention to any structures in my body that go across my body, because mostly my body runs longitudinally from my head down to my feet. But anywhere that goes across forms a kind of, it's like a log in a stream. It just can accumulate tension much more easily. So I'm paying particular attention, for example, to my eyes, my tongue, my mouth, the base of my neck, my shoulder girdle, all my joints, like my shoulders, my elbows, my wrists, my fingers, my heart area, my respiratory diaphragm, my intestines, my pelvic floor, my hips, my knees, my ankles, and my toes. I encourage you to sit up when you're meditating, not to lie down. It's too hard when you're starting out to try and meditate lying down. You'll either fall asleep or you'll battle sleep, either of which is no fun. Falling asleep is fine, but the intention of meditation is to go into this place consciously, not unconsciously. So yeah, sit up. You don't have to sit up in a lotus position or anything like that. I'm just sitting in a chair, unless you like sitting in a lotus position, in which case that's fine. And then a nice quiet room where you're not going to be disturbed. That's helpful as well, because one of the things that triggers thoughts is little sounds. Because as soon as you close your eyes, your ears, all your other senses amplify. I set a timer for how long I'm going to meditate for. That's again just to help my mind. Have one less thing to think about of how long have I actually been meditating. So I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes, but you could set yours for shorter than that. If you're starting at 5 minutes maybe, and then just repeat that 3 times. And the reason I say that is that 15 minutes can be a long time if you're not used to it. I know that sounds crazy, but it is. Alright, so if there's no questions, let me just check the different platforms. No. Alright, let me just set my timer. Okay, off we go. So if you feel like you've gone very deeply inside yourself and you feel like you need to take some time to come back, that's fine. Take as much time as you need before you open your eyes. Or if you feel like you can hold the inner space and the outer space at the same time, then great, just open your eyes. Okay, so thanks for meditating with me. We're going to be going straight into the Zoom group. Yep, very quickly. So if you want to come to the Zoom group, let me know. I'll send you a thing. Sorry, I'm just reading someone's message. This has been a real privilege. At first I was shy seeing how private and public this was, but I believe the experience was all the sweeter for the small audience. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for that. Yeah, not varies. Sometimes there's quite a few people, other times not, but a lot of people watch the video afterwards, so as well. Alright, so yeah, see you tomorrow for some more meditation, and or I'll see you in the Zoom group. Alright, bye.